Okay, we are back with another video showing you what looks good, what we're looking to position on, and why. So it is no sleep season in crypto. If you've been following the channel and you followed the last video, we had Illuvium and caught an absolute banger. So that trade is currently up 24%. So happy days, what a monster. And let's get into today's video. So like I said, again, this is no sleep season in crypto. When things are pumping like this, you want to be paying close attention. So you don't want to miss any charts because, like I said, a few of these trades can absolutely change your life, transform your life if you catch these trades early and have enough conviction. So like and subscribe. And this channel is not like other channels on YouTube. This channel is not for free. So here we have a gentleman's agreement. You don't have to pay any money like you have to do for some other influencer channels. However, here we have a gentleman's agreement. So for me to keep doing these videos, if you could like and subscribe, that would be excellent. If you're a gentleman, if not, I understand. Maybe you're a gentlewoman. Right? So let's get into today's video, Filecoin. Filecoin, this chart here looks horrendous. If you bought this back in 2021, unlucky if you're still holding. However, I think fundamentals look good. Now, I want to show you why this chart looks excellent in a second, but I've got a comment on the last video about the total supply and circulating supply and how it wasn't a concern, and I disagree. It absolutely is, and this is why you need to take into consideration the total supply versus the current supply on the market. Because here with Filecoin, you can see current supply, we have 500 million, but total supply is 2 billion. So there's 25% of the tokens on the market right now, and the others are getting distributed to investors, whatever. And guess what they're doing? They're dumping on the market. So while all these influencers were telling you, buy this, buy that, buy this, maybe they're getting paid in Filecoin, and they were dumping on you. And when these new tokens get unlocked, released onto the market, they get dumped. Obviously, people want to sell them, and that's what happens. However, with Filecoin, this is bullish because if you look at the token unlocks, this doesn't happen for another 3 years. The next unlock, according to tokenunlocks.app, is not for another 967 days on Filecoin. So we do not have anything to worry about today. And like I said, the chart looks fantastic. So here we have our total volume area profile here. We had breaking down below, we found support on a value area low, breaking above the point of control, and we've had this trend line breakout as well on top of yearly open. So this looks absolutely amazing. If we look at Fibonacci extensions and we take it off a logarithmic chart, we can fib from this level here because this fib has generally been played out if it's been retraced this much. If it retraces to the 50% of the fib, we will look to take a new fib, which is why this one, we retraced, hit the 618, dumped. So fibs work, guys. However, this fib is still in play because this is not retraced. So if we take this down to the low, this has a huge amount to go. So to get back up to even a 236 is a 300% move. To get back up to the 50%, a 670% move. However, let's look where we can get entries on this, where we'd look to scale in. So take this back to logarithmic so it can fit on the screen. And you can see we had this trend line breakout. We had resistance, 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 came back down here to point of control, broke above. Now we're breaking out and we're above the yearly open. So let's go lower time frame. Also look at the RSI. Perfect bounce on the 50. If you've been watching the videos, you know how important this level is. When we're above this thick black line, momentum is bullish. And we want to get in when we have these pivot points, when the momentum comes down to reset on the 50 level, and then it can either continue or the momentum's bearish. But that's our highest risk reward entries. So we take this down at a lower time frame. See, you can see here when this loads, again, we had the 50 reset, but the momentum is turning a bit overbought right now. So we're looking to get back in perhaps on the yearly open. 3-day chart, again, we're overextended. So looking for pullbacks. Let's take 12-hour and 4 days. So this is all looking overextended. So we're looking for this to cool off. We're not going to FOMO in because these influencers told us buy, buy, buy and get wrecked. We're looking to pull back on this. So where would my first entry be? I would enter this in positions because risk versus rewards is a fallacy. If an influencer is telling you get in here, put your stop loss under there, it's going to be death by 1,000 cuts. You're going to catch a couple of these moves, but you're going to hit so many stop losses, it's going to chop your portfolio to pieces, especially when crypto is this volatile. And I trade full time, and it's why I'm rushing because I have 20 minutes until London opens and I'm trading GU. So like I said, I trade full time and I do crypto degening on the weekends. But now we're crypto full time almost because even though trading Forex is my full time job, crypto is where the money is right now. If you want to turn small amounts of money into huge amounts of money, you need to be paying attention to crypto. So like I said, my first entry would be on the yearly open. And then I'd look to scale back in. If we got a trend line retest here, this is this big trend line, I'd be looking to get in here. Let's see if we go 12 hour. We have an order block here, which pushed the price up. So I'd have another entry on this order block. And my last entry would be this 2x long level. Because when price comes below here, we can actually, because the distance here, 50%, we can long Filecoin, fill, and put our stop loss below this low. So this is the point where people would want to hide their stops below here. So this is a great place to bid because we know that it's going to be getting bought up by large players or just playing on 2x leverage and hiding their stop losses below here. My stop loss is going to be below this point of control. If we start closing below here on a higher time frame, I want to be out this position. So like I said, I'd have an entry here at yearly open, another entry on this order block, maybe at the mid of this order block, and another entry here at the 2x long level. So stop loss below here. So my average entry would be around this order block. Whoops, done that again. Stop loss below here. I'd put it under this order block. However, you're looking at, 15% for an upside. Once we flip this value area high, we can talk about it again. Of the 236, 360% move to the 50% of this fib is 850%. So huge trades here. Going back to all-time high would be a challenge, especially with how much this token has been diluted, but certainly anything is possible. Filecoin, token storage, we've got AI as well, huge narratives to run here. So who knows what can happen when the crowd gets behind this. And we are ranked, is it 26 on CoinMarketCap, I think? So we have room to go. So like and subscribe. Are you bullish on Filecoin? Are you a gentleman? Are you going to abide by the gentleman's agreement? Who knows? But like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what altcoins you're looking at.